Let me show you something. This is a bullet that I recovered after an aircraft accident in Japan. I was on a scramble. We were scrambled off to intercept incoming unidentified aircraft. The day that I crashed, I had my airplane all ready to take off and was sitting there in the shack 5 minutes from it, or not closer than that. We had to get airborne by 5 minutes. And we got a phone call, said there were enemy aircraft coming in from the east. And so the other pilot and me that were on duty at that time, we ran out, got in our aircraft. The airman got the engines started, the starter engines, and we got our airplane started, cleared for the tower to take the runway, went out and took off, and radar guided us out toward the enemy aircraft that were coming in. Somehow their enemy radar caught us, that we were taking off in our aircraft coming out to meet them, and they didn't want to meet us, so they turned tail and went back to their home base. And so then we were told that our enemy aircraft had fled away from us and we could turn around and come back home. And that's what we did. And that was when I come back and was going to land at the home base, following my flight leader in behind him, when I got caught in his jet turbulence. And I lost my flying power momentarily. And I was getting close to the ground, so didn't have time to recover and break my flight into the ground. And that's when I flew into the ground, hit the perimeter road, and when the nose hit it, the nose broke off, and then the cockpit broke off, and the rest of the aircraft slid up the hill. That's when I went flying through the air. And when I hit the ground, the airplane broke in 3 parts. The nose with 650 caliber machine guns loaded in it, it broke off and went flying through the air toward the runway. The cockpit with me in it broke loose behind my seat, and I went flying through the air. 5 of the 650 caliber machine guns fired from the impact of the crash, and one of the bullets in one of the guns in the nose happened to be aiming in the right direction, so that this bullet came in, entered me where I sit down on the right side, and went through me and through the armor plate in the seat and my parachute. And later, when the people cleaned out the aircraft after they got me out, they looked, and here was this bullet caught in the parachute behind me. And so they were able to retrieve it for me, and I've kept it ever since. So I thank the Lord for saving my life, to keeping me for whatever else He had planned for me in this life.